Hey everybody, with Armored Core 6 just around the corner, I wanted to address my thoughts on the recent gameplay footage. Played through every game with the exception of the Armored Core titles that were on the PSP, but here are my thoughts. So, 1. I think the hard lock-on that's been displayed will help a lot of new people getting into the game, and a lot of those players are going to be able to grasp the controls a little more easily. However, I don't think it's really going to change the pace all that much. Just because, like, with the earlier titles such as Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer, they were definitely moving more towards a speed-oriented gameplay style. And I don't think it's gonna really truly mirror something quite like Sekiro. Hopefully, that's correct, but you never know. Now, customization options seem to have been pared down from the previous titles. So things like fire control systems, stuff like that seem to be already baked in to a lot of the components. I'm a little disappointed that we're not going to be able to get quite as in-depth with our customizations. What I'm hopeful for is that that's going to mean that there's going to be more room to add more components to the core categories. So for instance, with say legs, where let's say in a previous game we would have had only 10, I'm hoping that this means that they're going to extend that out and we're actually going to end up with something like say 20 leg variants. My third point that I wanted to kind of touch on is the sprawling level designs. I don't feel it's too different of a departure from previous games, as it's been over a decade since the last time that we stepped foot inside of a core as a Raven. Levels in video games have really generally gotten bigger. Open world wasn't really a true item back then. With the original Armored Core series, they were always kind of constrained in the way that they designed levels. I think it was always intended to have a larger than life feel, but again, due to the technologies and due to just the way that From Software was working at the time, their designs were different from what it is that we're able to see now. I am hopeful for something that will still make us feel at scale, such as some dogfights within a city level or something along those lines. Something that will make us have those constrained moments. For the fourth point, a lot of people seem to be talking about the turning speed of the mechs and how it appears to have increased or been gotten rid of almost entirely. This, I think, has more to do with the specifics of the mech that you're using. For the rotation speeds, there's still going to be a factor within combat. However, I think that it's been dramatically reduced when your AC is outside of combat. At least that's my theory to why it might be different. Being able to fire all weapons without switching is going to be my fifth point. I think this is going to lead to some interesting combination plays for those who do a deep dive into the game and what you can do as an Ace Raven. So I think that you're going to see some items where it's, they might hit a stagger as they were showing, and then especially once we're getting into the arena stuff, once you hit say a stagger on an opponent, and then you're going to hit them with an energy sword hit, and then immediately followed up with a barrage from your rockets if they push off or anything like that would happen. Overall, I can hardly wait to see what this game plays like when it releases. As somebody who has been into Armored Core since basically near its inception, I would say I probably started playing around 1999. I'm excited. I'm excited for something of this caliber to be coming back. If you haven't subscribed, liked, and hit the notification bells or left a comment, please do so. It definitely helps the channel to grow. Have a great night.